If this video found you, it's for a reason. So you can see I have no followers, not a big amount of followers, barely any videos, and if you found this video, it's for a reason, right? It's one of two reasons. You probably just click because of the clickbait and you're expecting some secret sauce, and you're gonna get some, don't worry. Or you actually need to hear this, you know? I'm 21. I was born and raised in Mexico. 3 years ago, I could barely speak English, bro. I had a thick-ass accent. And I wouldn't say I've made it, but I definitely have the life I wanted when I was a kid. I have a nice car, nice place. I travel literally whenever I want. I'm unemployed, and I run my own business. And you can do it too. Dude, again, I'm 21. And I'm Mexican, bro. I'm a beaner. And I'm literally leaving. I would say I'm living the life, to be honest. It wasn't easy, and it's definitely not going to be easy. But you only need two things. You need the will to do the work, especially when you want to hit, when you want to quit. You need a bunch of fucking faith, bro. Like unfathomable amounts of faith in God and in your mission. If you have big dreams, and probably if you got this video, again, it's for a reason. Not all of us have or are blessed enough to know what we want out of life. I would argue that's one of the reasons I've been pretty successful, and I wouldn't call myself even successful because I'm barely getting started. I have a long journey to go, and I have so many things I want to do, but the only reason I'm where I'm at today is due to the fact that God blessed me with certainty. That's the biggest blessing God can give you. Not even certainty. A better way to call it is clarity. That's exactly the word I was looking for. If you have clarity and you know exactly what life you want to live. Since I was 14, 13 years old, I knew I wanted to be a millionaire. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I had no idea how I was going to make it happen, but I knew I was going to be a millionaire. Not because of the money, because at the end of the day, money is just a tool. Money is just what's going to get you the life you want to live, but it's not everything, but it's definitely fucking helpful. A lot of people say money doesn't buy happiness, but it kind of does. Because it buys freedom, and with freedom does buy happiness to a certain point. But it's the truth also, money only solves money problems, but when you don't have money problems, you're actually able to focus on real problems. Again, bro, you can live the life. Everything you've ever wanted, it's achievable. I did it. You're probably watching this video, you might be in a third world country, you might barely be speaking English, or you might be in the US, bro. You might be in the UK, you might be in Canada, you might be in a nice spot. You might have a shitty 9 to 5, yeah, so what, bro? If you have God, you have faith, and you have a big dream, it's for a reason. God doesn't give you big dreams without knowing you can achieve them. That's the facts. Right? There's so many people that don't have no idea what they want to do in their lives. And again, I had no idea I was going to be in what I do right now. I had no idea I was going to do sales and have a sales coaching program or a sales agency. I just knew I wanted to be a fucking millionaire. And I'm not there yet, but I know for a fact I will in the next year or two. Maybe sooner. I have not a drop of doubt in my mind that it's going to happen. So you have this dream, if you have this vision, and you have at least some level of certainty that you can do it. Because if I could, you can, bro. Again, I could barely speak English. Even right now, I don't have the best English. Sometimes I don't find the words, whatever I want to say, I'll say, and all I do is talk in my second language. So if I did it, you can too, bro. It's not fucking easy, not easy at all, but it's simple. It's really, really, really simple. Just figure out what you're not even good at, because I sucked at this when I got started, but I knew that I like talking to people. And I like psychology. And I like convincing and debating. So I found sales. This is what got me to where I'm at today. For you, it might be drop shipping, bro. It might be trading. Everything works. Every single thing out there works. There's so many gurus right now out there that can teach you stuff. And you have two options. You can think everything's a scam. You can think that people are just trying to take your money, or you can actually go and give it a shot and see it for yourself. Or you might get fucking scammed. I'm not saying you won't, but at least you tried. But what happens if you actually make it? What happens if you invest in the right mentor and you actually have someone that cares about you and guides you through the journey they've already been through? And what happens if you actually show up and put in the work? It took me 3 years, bro. Not even. It's been like 2.5 years since I started, bro. And I have everything I could ever imagine and more. Deadass, I remember not even like 2 years ago, probably a year and 8 months ago, I remember being on a call with one of my first mentors, telling him that all I wanted to make was $3K a month. That was it. I was like, please, I just want to make $3K a month. That's all I want. And I'm going to be set. Last month I made $32K. And then I'm not working 16 hours a day anymore. I did at one point, and I will have to do it again. Right now I'm working 4 or 5 hours a day. And I love, bro, what I do. I love it. I create content, I share my knowledge, and I help people live the life they want to live. It's literally my dream job, bro. And if tomorrow I don't feel like working, I won't work. 21 from a third world country. Why couldn't you, bro? Online money is real. Most things you see online, they're real, bro. And you can doubt it. You can tell yourself this lies that everyone's trying to scam you and the world is against you. Because it's easier, I get it, right? It's easier just blaming everyone else. But if you're taking ownership and you realize that there's people doing it, people dumber than you, people lazier than you, people that don't even have the same opportunities you do, and they're making it happen, bro. Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you, bro? Unedited video on your feed is there for a freaking reason, bro. God has a plan for you, and deep inside you know what you need to do. Every single one of us does, bro. We all know that we probably need to eat less fucking donuts. We all know that we probably need to get rid of this belly fat and just work harder and just train more. You know you should have taken a step months ago, years ago maybe, but you haven't. Everybody knows deep inside what they need to do because God tells us always what we need to do. So if you have the clarity, you've been blessed. And you're selfish if you don't pursue what God wants you to pursue. So clear for most of us, bro. People don't have what it takes to do what God wants them to do. But you can have the life, bro. You can have the lifestyle. You can have the freedom. You can retire of your parents if you really wanted to. It's not going to be easy, but what's harder, bro? Just keep living your life? Staying on a 9 to 5 you don't even want? Seeing other people like myself, 21-year-olds, making 30K a month, working part-time job on what they enjoy? You're going to let that happen? It's that less painful than just going at it and trying? Actually fucking trying, bro. Imagine if a year from now you actually try. You take the risky step. 1 year, 2 years from now, bro. So you're making 10K a month. It's no money, bro. You might think it's a lot, but it's nothing. You took the fucking risk, bro. You did it. You can look yourself in the mirror and say, I fucking tried. I gave it my all. God rewards the people that actually empty the gas tank, bro. Alex Hormozi talks about this. When you're on a race, when you're on a marathon, you're doing something. Your goal is not to win. Your goal is to empty the gas tank. You cannot let a single drop of gas in that tank. And if you do, bro, and you fail, which you won't, I promise you that if you give it your all, you're going to win. Because God is going to be on your side. He's going to be there every step of the way if you believe in Him and you have faith. Because you have this dream for a reason. This video is on your feet for a reason. Stop being a fucking pussy, bro. Take this step. There's so many people willing to help, bro. So many people willing to help. Sales is amazing. It's amazing. It can change your life. High ticket sales, bro. Research it. I'm not even going to sell you my fucking course. Because you might not even be ready for it. But start learning, bro. Start taking action. And if you already know about high ticket sales, you already know about trading, even whatever you want to do, if you already know about it, dude, put your money where your mouth is. Invest into yourself, bro. Pay for a mentor. Pay for someone that's already where you want to be. You're taking advice from your parents, from people that are not even where you want to be. You take advice from people that are already where you want to be, and you'll see how your life's going to change. Take action, bro. It's worth it.